Hello and welcome, guys. We are here to watch the Gladiator Super Cup winner bracket final simulator battles, obviously, versus Team Verve Gaming and NBSI. I am Scream112, otherwise hosting a lot over on Metagamingtv. Here now on the official War Thunder channel to hopefully see some exciting maneuvers, see some exciting gameplay. These two teams, the road they have taken to get to this point is pretty amazing. Team Verve Gaming, how do you say this? Like, they have not lost a single point. Not a single point. They started out in round of 8. There we go. They started out in round of 8 going 6-0 versus PFT. They then defeated MNS 6-0. We're talking points here. Sure, they might have lost. We don't know if they've lost perhaps one duel, but they haven't lost a single point. In the semi-final, they defeated a 159. We spectated that yesterday. Me and Average Adam were here covering that for you. 6-0 again. They're now in the winner bracket final versus NBSI. NBSI, the Japanese team who won their round of 8 match with 5-1 points. They won the quarterfinal 5-1 points. We had probably the most exciting series of matches yesterday when we spectated NBSI versus LK, which went to an extended round. They won that with 4-3 points. It was probably one of the most nerve-wracking, exciting matches I've spectated so far. That is actually up for you guys to watch on the Metagamingtv YouTube channel if you want to go back and check that game out. It is, I think it's about 1.5 hour long, just mind-blowingly exciting. Which made them go to the grand, or the winner bracket final here versus Team Verve Gaming. So the question is, will NBSI be able to take a point or even defeat Team Verve Gaming, who seems unstoppable at the moment, or will Team Verve Gaming continue to be unstoppable? The winner here goes to the grand final, where they will face off the winner, the surviving team from the loser bracket. So the team losing here might come back. We don't know that, because if you lose this match, you will go down to the loser bracket and have a few matches until you might be back in the grand final. The plane that will be flown is going to be the BF-109F4, one of the most used airplanes in this tournament so far. We've seen the Yak-1B and the BF-109 like 50-50 split, like most of the times. We had some other planes. Yesterday we actually had the, was it P-39N0? And that was interesting. Really refreshing to see another airplane being used here, but you know, obviously the teams feel the most confident with these planes, so that's what we're seeing. And we're gonna now get into the first 1 versus 1 duel. It's just about to start. It has been loaded in, as you will see here, and we'll see who flies for who. NBSI versus Team Verve Gaming. Russian team versus Japanese team. Who do you guys think will win? Who are you rooting for? We're gonna see Murahiga flying out for NBSI, and we're gonna see Nebel flying out for TVG, or Team Verve Gaming. Whew. Alright, this is the winner bracket final. It doesn't get much more exciting than this. Well, I guess the grand final might be slightly more so exciting when we get there, but whew. I mean, if yesterday's games are anything to go by, this is gonna be something extra. They just passed each other. Nebel wearing that 2 versus 2 duelist title, and Murahiga carrying that Gladiators 4 versus 4 title. Nebel coming around here, but not having the nose up enough. Murahiga getting the higher altitude before stalling out or coming down here. You can hear the flaps being used. You can see the flaps being used. Something we've been echoing here is that, you know, the flaps is important. on any airplane if you're gonna turn fight here. Wow, that collision was not far away. Marhiga trying to use those flaps to break off to get on the tail of Nebel to have him overshoot him a little bit. Nebel also using the flaps pretty much to try to get the same result as Marhiga is trying. Well, this is what we call the dance of death, where you know they're trying to get the better of one another. Both pilots being really, really good. Obviously, this is simulator battle, guys. They are locked in cockpit view. Even like these guys do not have the luxury of third-person view that we are seeing here as a spectator. You can hear those flaps being used again. Whoa! Lost Marhiga for a second. And he seems to be the one getting the better angles at the moment. No hits yet, though. Oh boy. He's not connecting. He's firing both cannons and machine guns. This is where we will see a hammerhead. Oh, no! He actually got the pilot. He killed the pilot. He did get it. I was like, nope. He's gonna stall out. He's not gonna do it, and we're gonna see a hammerhead move, but no, sir. The first victory goes to NBSI. Marhiga for NBSI taking the first 1-versus-1 duel, putting them ahead just slightly so. We'll see if TVG will come back from this, or if NBSI will continue to win the 1-versus-1 duels. This has just been the first 1-versus-1 duel, so anything can still happen. Anything is open. But it does give you that slight advantage of at least getting that first duel victory. Must feel nice to have that in the bag right now. Now the other pilots are readying up, getting ready to go into the next 1-versus-1 duel. How are you guys doing today? Anybody had a good day yesterday? Yesterday I had a great day spectating and watching and commentating on the NBSI versus LK, was it? Yes. NBSI versus LK, probably one of the most exciting matches in a Gladiator Cup I have ever spectated. Never been so on the edge of my seat, going like, oh my god. You guys should definitely go watch that after this if you do not have anything else to do. However, though, there will be Golden Eagle Sunday happening on Metagamingtv after this. Might also be worth checking out here on Twitch if you again have nothing else to do, or you want to hang out and play some War Thunder. Then let me check the time. In about 2 hours from now on Metagamingtv, there's gonna be Golden Eagle Sunday. But here, right now, we have Team Verve Gaming versus NBSI. Waiting for them to spawn in the second 1-versus-1 duel. It's gonna be Hansu Hattori. I do not know how to pronounce these Japanese names very well, but I'm doing my best. Versus Mustang. Mustang flying out for TVG, and Hansu Hattori flashing that, having that Finnish flag on the tail, which is pretty cool. Flying out for NBSI. I'm doing great, and I had a great day yesterday with some amazing matches, as I said, and just overall had a really good time yesterday. Thank you for asking. Alright. They passed each other. Hanso taking the more straight up approach in the upwards turn. Mustang taking the more slightly angled one. Can't really tell which one of those, you know, gives the better advantage here. I mean, both turning though, and as we see here, Hanso is trying to maintain altitude in this sideway turn. Mustang went down a little bit to get some energy, came back up. You can hear the flaps being used. Not so much on Hanso though, but Mustang definitely did use them for a little bit, on and off. And we're in one of these epic turn battles or turn fights. Which can take forever. Nobody really getting the upper hand on the other. I think Hanso with the altitude advantage, you know, is slightly more important here. But even so, there's not really much neither of them can do without, you know, taking a risk, I would say. Actually, this is looking very effective right now. Ooh. No visual damage. And that looks to be stealth rounds. Now he's starting to use flaps because I guess he realized that he managed to get his nose up and actually fire at him. Oh, actually, look at that. Look at that, guys. There is damage. There is damage at the bottom of this fuselage. There's not leaking anything. There's nothing really. But you can tell there's bullet holes. There's bullet holes, especially here at the bottom of the plane. Even so that we can look into it there. Look at the holes. But not much more. Well, if Mustang continues to do what he just did, then he should probably, after a while here, be able to get his nose up. And while this might not be the most exciting gameplay ever, this is the final, the winner bracket final in this tournament, and you know, these players are still gonna, you know, they're patient, you know, they're gonna do what they can to win these duels. And you know, unfortunately, this is a lot of what you get in the 1 versus 1 is that sometimes you get these really long, boring sessions. Like, it's not that exciting. We understand. There's not much we can do about it. You know, it's not like you can tell them to go like, hey, be a little bit more viewer friendly. Oh, here we go. Hanso is doing something different all of a sudden. Maybe he listened to us. He's like, alrighty then, I'll give you something to look at. I'm gonna dive. Okay. Not sure though if he's gonna be able to shake him off. I mean, to me, Mustang must be able to get Hanso here at some point. There you go, critted damage, and this might prove difficult. He's able to pull up, but that left aileron and flap damage is not gonna help much. Ooh. You know, this is just a matter of when will Hanso go down, probably, at the looks of things. There's probably going to be more bullets hitting him pretty soon from Mustang here. And Hanso not being able to control the plane, you know, much better. Oh! And that is game. So it is 1-1 in duels now. TVG taking that second duel. much needed win for TVG to get back on even terms with NBSI there. This might definitely might go all the way to 5 1-versus-1 duels, where the last one will be the deciding one. I mean, I would not be surprised. This is still anyone's game. All right, now we're just gonna wait here for the next pair to get ready and go out to battle in the third 1-versus-1 duel. It's 1-1 in duels. Nobody has the advantage. Oh boy, it's I don't know if this is gonna be an exciting duel, but I'm excited over who's flying it. Because I can already tell in the lobby the two guys readied up where they're now loading the map. Oh boy. Okay. We are in. Waiting for them to spawn. NBSI won the first duel and TVG won the second one. It's 1-1 in duels. It is Mobius for NBSI, the legendary player, the only person we've seen in all of the Gladiator tournament win a 1-versus-3 situation. He's facing Ferox from TVG, and they both start with what appears to be an upward climb. Mobius leveling out, turning a little bit. So is Ferox doing. Going for downwards dive here to get energy. Both are doing that. Ferox a little bit more so. And then I passed each other. Mobius seemed to have picked... Well, he was the lower altitude one. Ferox coming around. Nobody really getting the nose to one another. Nobody, maybe not even really trying to... Who will... This is looking very good for Mobius right now. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. He could have definitely connected there. But he didn't. Flaps being used by Ferox, who is now coming. Oh, close, close, close. Flaps being used by both players. And ooh, if you, I mean, this is not good for Mobius, and Ferox being very, very confident when he gets that second chance to fire at Mobius, and you know, he just eliminates him instantly there. That puts TVG up 1 duel going into the 4th duel, which means that if TVG wins the next duel, they take the first point. If NBSI wins the next duel, we'll see a 5th 1-versus-1 duel. Which team are you guys in Twitch chat rooting for at the moment? Do you want to see NBSI come out the victor, or do you want to see TVG? They're still fighting over that first point. We're just waiting for the players to get ready. To go into the fourth 1 versus 1, where if TVG wins this duel, they're gonna be the owners of that first point, while if NBSI wins it, then we're gonna see a fifth and deciding duel. We have 2 players ready up, waiting for the map to be started and loaded. Bars the Pro in Twitch chat says, I think NBSI will do their best to win the match. After all, they are under huge pressure, which could be advantages or lead to their downfall. I think both teams will do their best. Look at that small little Japanese flag on the tail. Oh my god, that's like those small detail like that. That is how you discreetly put a decal on the plane. We have Kionta flying out for NBSI versus Maximus. Whoa. With a lot of black on his plane, on the wings. Maximus flying out for TVG, and they just passed each other. This is simulator battles. They are stuck in cockpit view, have to look out their window to see their opponent. There is no markers or anything of the kind. It makes this a whole different type of ball game compared to those of you used to flying realistic or arcade. It looks good for Maximus, not getting the nose up though. Kionta coming up here. We might see another turn battle or turn fight here, where it might be a while until somebody gets their crosshair on their opponent. Wouldn't be surprised. Still can't tell who really has the advantage here. I mean, it looks good for Maximus. It actually does. Is he using any flaps? I can't tell. No, not really using any flaps. No one here is using any real flaps, really. They're getting close to one another, though. And as you remembered, or after you saw in the previous round, if you just can get your crosshair to pass the enemy plane in close quarters like this, that might be all you need to actually do the damage you need. If Maximus wins this duel, TVG gets the first point. If NBSI does, or Kionta, then yes, NBSI gets to fly a 5th and deciding duel versus TVG. You can hear the flaps being used a lot right there. Well, I almost want to give it to Maximus for apparently coming in on more decent angles. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh! Nothing connected though. But does he have the what do you call it? The stamina to continue to get these chances, or will Kyoda have something up his sleeve? He's using them flaps actually right now. But this does not look very good. He's doing a hammerhead right here, right now, in front of our eye. The hammerhead has happened, but he doesn't get the plane to go exactly where he wants to. He's using the flaps. Oh, trying to, almost getting it. They're so close to getting either crashed into one another, but also very close to being able to hit. Again, firing, not connecting. Well, actually, there has been a few bullet hits on the side here, it seems like. But not enough to cause any real critical damage. They are down now on the deck here. Getting lower altitude combat happening with the terrain probably being more of a factor. Oh, he looks close, but it wasn't that close as it looked from the Kionta angle here. But yeah, when you get down to this altitude, the terrain becomes a factor, definitely, and it's something that the pilot's gotta take into account here, that they could actually end up crashing into mountainside or hitting the ground or tapping a tree or something like that. And that makes it really exciting for us. Well, we're in another turn fight, but on this altitude. Question is, how long will they be able to maintain it? No flaps being used on Maximus, no flaps being used on Kionta. Kionta being fired upon once again. I feel Kionta is the one with who's the most impatient here, trying to get something done. And that might be very dangerous for him. Because now he is getting hit. And that's all she wrote. TVG taking the first point in the winner bracket final simulator battle series here. 1 point to Team Verve Gaming. Next will be 2 versus 2, and they're taking a 3-minute break right now to calm their nerves, to probably discuss tactics, strategies. Which we'll go into real soon here. Meanwhile, we wait for the short little break here. Which will, after that, we'll get into the 2 versus 2 battles. There will be 2 of those worth 2 points. And after that, we'll have a 4 versus 4, obviously. So, meanwhile we wait here, we'll take this opportunity to thank Rockcat and Cytec for being the main sponsors of this tournament. Rockcat have this new mouse called Tyon, which has been released. You might guys have heard about it, you might have seen it before. We're gonna take this opportunity to play a short little video regarding that mouse. It comes with 16 buttons, it has a fin, it's some innovative stuff, it's just one kick-ass cool awesome mouse. If you have it, if you tried it, please let us know in Twitch chat. I'm definitely looking to get one. We'll take a look at it before we go into the 2 versus 2s.
Meet the Rocket Tyon, featuring the brand new Rocket Accelerator analog thumb paddle, giving you unrivaled command capabilities. The new Rocket Fin switch, letting you execute multiple maneuvers at the same time. 4 ergonomic top buttons, instinctively placed so that you can hunt for prey, not for buttons. Meet the new standard in gaming mouse control.
We're back here, waiting for the teams to get ready for the 2 versus 2. There was a short little break called just a minute or so ago. They called a 3-minute break, so we're waiting for that short little break to be over. What do you guys think? Will TVG continue to take the points, or will we see NBSI taking a point, taking one of these rounds from TVG? Who do you think will end up winning the entire thing, NBSI or TVG? TVG are looking very strong. I do agree with that. I've seen a lot of NBSI as well. I would not personally count them out. There's 1 minute until they start the 2 versus 2 now. I would not count out NBSI at all, because I've seen them being very, very confident, very, very strong, no matter if they've been down a point or 2. And they've been in some very clutch situations. Again, I do recommend everybody to go and check out the Metagamingtv YouTube channel, where you can check out the semi-final between NBSI and LK, probably one of the most exciting matches ever that I've been spectating, ever. Like, that is such an amazing series of games that you might want to go and check that out. Exactly. NBSI might work better in team battles. We don't know that. We've only seen the 1 versus 1 duels. TVG does have a track record here of being really effective as well. So it is really split. I agree here with you, you guys in Twitch chat. Definitely. We are now loaded into the game. This is going to be the first out of at least two 2 versus 2 battles. We'll see who represent who. Who will be the duo to start it off for each team. We have Mobius flying for NBSI. He's gonna go up with Workinako as his wingman. These two are gonna be flying out for NBSI. They're gonna be facing Mustang and Ferox on the TVG side. Ferox directly starting with a climb. This is simulator battles. There is no markers, except if they're really close. For me as a spectator, that is. These guys have no markers at all. They gotta keep an eye on their opponents. They gotta find them. They gotta see them as small little dots. There we go. I see a small little plane-looking dot. That's Ferox, just passing Mobius. Workinako is popping some smoke, probably to let his teammate know where he is. He's fighting over there with Mustang. Ferox is coming in here. You can see the planes, you can see who they are. Crash happened as Mobius and Mustang collided with each other in a head-on. We could see it in the distance. Workinako and Ferox will now have to fight this off. 1-on-1. Who has the advantage right now? Cannot really tell. This looks to be pretty much an equal chance for both at the moment. Flaps being used by Ferox, as you can clearly hear and see. Same with Workinako. Using them flaps as well. They're now in one of these ailerons, corkscrews, just trying to get, you know, behind one another. I mean, I slightly want to say it looks good for Workinako, but it's... You can hear him using the flaps. But it's just not enough, though. Not yet. Again, these players could probably go on doing this for the better half of the year. Ooh. 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 What was that little... That was not a good thing. But at the same time, every bullet seems to have missed him from Workinako here. He had a great chance. He might get a second one. Ooh. No damage done. Whoa. That little thing Ferox did there earlier where he slightly so adjusted his plane, on purpose or not, don't know, was not a good thing. However, wow, okay, they just swapped places more or less. Ferox being able to pull in behind Workinako now. But he can't get the nose or the crosshair on him as they pass each other. The BF-109 not being known for being the most agile plane, but definitely a very, very good airplane though. Having a lot of firepower. How does these bullets not hit? How do these not register? That is amazing. And probably very frustrating for the players. As Ferox is trying to yet again get on his tail. They gotta be careful now. There's some train coming in here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, he really want to do this low. Well, now it's interesting because now they can't see each other. Oh, he comes out there. You can probably see him now. So he's trying to run away to use the... See, he's going to try and use the train to his advantage. Just, you know, get away a little bit. Because, you know, he can tell what he's doing right now. But this is dangerous, though. Because if Ferox is coming in, he's coming in from above. He's probably been having eyes on him for a while. Oh, boy. Oh, this is good for Varkanako. Still not being able to hit those bullets, though. Ferox had some shots off on Varkanako. The nickname, difficult to say. Oh, that is a critical damage part. It is the elevators on Varkanako, and I mean, that is it. That it is it. Like, there is probably no way for him to even pull up here right now. There you go. Ferox being the sole survivor in the first 2 versus 2 duel. Putting TVG at the advantage going into the second 2 versus 2. The other 2 duos are readying up pretty quickly. As soon as we got into the lobby, they just swapped. They're just getting ready. They're probably eager to get in and, you know, I bet NBSI really want to get back in the driver's seat here. They really want to take home at least one of these 2 versus 2 duels to show TVG that even, you know, that NBSI is a team as well to be respected and feared. TVG being very confident so far. They are going to probably have, let's see here, it looks to be Keith and Nebel flying out for TVG and Murahiga and Hanzo Hattori flying out for NBSI. That's what it looks like. They're all ready up. We're just waiting for the match to start, the map to be loaded. The second 2 versus 2 is about to start. As I said and assumed, we had Nebel and Keat flying out for TVG. They're gonna be flying against Hanzo Hattori and Murahiga. Murahiga instantly going for a climb here towards a different angle. Nebel pretty much doing the same thing. Keat getting directly into a turn battle here with Hanzo. Pretty close flyby here. Will one of these teams help each other, or will it be 2-1 versus 1? So that is the question. Ooh, bullets fired by Hanso on what looked to be Keat. Oh, that is dangerous. Almost. Getting on the tail of Nebel, perhaps. Actually, this is a great maneuvering from Murahiga. This is how you should do it. He's now popping smoke to let his teammate know, Keat, come help me. Here I am. Follow the magenta smoke. And actually, wow, wow, wow! He maneuvered into the mountain. He did not see the mountain come up. This is now a 2 versus 1 for NBSI. Nebel messed that one up. Will Keat be able to do this though? He has the highest altitude. Oh, Murahiga is trying to. He stalled out. And now Keat is coming down here. Pretty much a hammerhead move. Getting on the tail of Murahiga. Will it be enough though? Where is Hanso when this is happening? He's coming from above though. He's coming to get Keat. Can Murahiga stay alive enough to let Hanso get on the tail of Keat and help his teammate? Ooh. Ooh, you can afford the ram though. You could. But he didn't. Murahiga now on the tail of Keat as well. And this could very well be it. Keat has been critically damaged. Oh, that right wing does not look good. Both flaps and aileron is damaged. And it is a 2 versus 1 situation. Hanso just putting Keith to a blistering fireball and shut him down. NBSI taking the second 2 versus 2 duel. We will see a third 2 versus 2 duel to decide who gets the 2 points. .30 they are readying up for the third 2 versus 2 to decide which team gets this 2 points that the 2 versus 2 round is worth. Yes, Samuel, in Twitch chat, we are spectating the winner bracket final in the Super Cup 2015 simulator battle, which I would definitely call an esport. I don't know what your definition is, but yes, this is a tournament. This is a Super Cup. This is a top 8 teams from West and East facing off in a Super Cup. These teams were top 8 in the in their respective what do you call it? Respective. There was a gladiator. That was a gladiator tournament at the end of last year. The top 8 teams qualified to the Super Cup that is now happening. There were 2 tournaments at the end of last year, one for Eastern teams and one for Western teams, pretty much covering the rest of the world. This is the top 8. We are now in the final of the winner bracket for simulator battles. There is another Super Cup happening for realistic battles as well. That final happened yesterday, and we have the grand final left there to watch in the upcoming days. All right, we have Murahiga and Hanso Hattori getting that chance to show why they won the previous round. They're gonna go up against Mustang and Ferox, who were the winning team in the first 2 versus 2. So who will be the best in this one? Hanso and Mustang just passing each other. Murahiga looking for Ferox. Just pass each other. What is the strategy here? Will there be 1 versus 1s, or will we see teammates helping out each other here to get rid of one player quickly? Oh boy, that is not good. Mustang almost getting that crosshair on Hanso. Popping that red smoke to now tell his teammate where he is, where the battle is. Murahiga has seen it as well. He's trailing Ferox, who's coming in here to try and help his teammate. Ferox is now getting on the tail of Hanso. Mustang as well on the tail of Hanso, who just was shut out. The pilot was killed. Hanso is out. It is now Murahiga in a 1 versus 2. Ferox and Mustang versus Murahiga. Murahiga has a super duper high altitude right now compared to those against him. He better make this count. It is not looking very good for TVG to take the 2 points. That is probably not the situation that NBSI wanted to be in right now. Ooh, Murahiga did exactly what he needed to do, just quickly getting rid of Ferox in a blistering fiery strike. Now it's Mustang versus Murahiga. It is a 1-on-1 yet again to decide this 2 versus 2 duel. Question is, does Mustang have the advantage he need? Look at that, look at that. He will be able to get a pass on Murahiga. Or will he? No. The opportunity slipped him by. And this is gonna be a 1 versus 1 duel. Who will come out the victor? Murahiga looking to almost get his nose to him. Not really. Close though. Oh boy, that is not the situation you want to be in there, Murahiga. Letting him fire at you like that. Mustang being the one getting the better of Murahiga at the moment. Oh, that is so close. You can hear the bullets just flying closely by. Murahiga is trying to get Mustang to overshoot, but Mustang, he's not using flaps. Oh, that's all he needed. That's all he needed. Murahiga is going down. There's no way he can come back from this. There it is. That confirms it. Victor smoke popped by Mustang, celebrating for us here. The adrenaline must be going so through his veins right now. He's so happy. He just got another 2 points for his team, TVG, which is now going to be 3 versus 0. 3-0 for TVG. This just before we're now going to move into the 4 versus 4. The 4 versus 4 is going to be worth 3 points. So if NBSI wins the 4 versus 4, they extend this series into a deciding round, into a tiebreaker. Will NBSI be able to defeat TVG in a 4 versus 4 battle? That is the question. They're all getting ready for the 4 versus 4. And 30 seconds ready up. We will soon be seeing whether NBSI can pull back from the defeats they've had to defeat TVG in a 4 versus 4. NBSI has been able to defeat TVG in a 2 versus 2. It was close. They did so in the last 2 versus 2, where TVG came out just on top. In the 1 versus 1, they won a duel. Perhaps NBSI is a really, really good 4 versus 4 team. Who knows? TVG is really good in everything, it seems. Looking at the track record and the results they've been pulling in the previous rounds of this tournament, TVG could be considered the favorite, NBSI the underdog, especially now being down 3 points. We see Hanzo Hattori, Workinako, Murahiga, and Mobius flying out for NBSI. We have Mustang, Maximus, and Ferox, and Keat flying out for TVG in this 4 versus 4 duel worth 3 points. There's only one of these. Whoever wins this takes 3 points. If that is Team Verve Gaming, they win the entire series 6-0. If it's NBSI, they end up getting it into a tiebreaker at 3-3. Whoa! Did you guys see? I've never seen anything closer than that. That was so close to a ram that I jumped my chair. I thought it was a ram. Mobius coming around on Mustang here, not getting his crosser on him. Maximus being a little bit lower altitude than others, not chasing anyone, can't really tell if he's being chased. Murahiga though, down here as well. Ferox next to him. Keat coming. Orkinako. Is that Maximus he's chasing perhaps? It is! They are, look, can you guys see the minimap? They're so far away from everything. Is this a good thing? Is it worth firing already? Alright, we'll abandon that for now. Take a look at Ferox, who actually have right wing crit damage now. This is not looking good for Ferox, actually. That was Mobius doing that damage, and he is not avoiding that ground. He is down. Hanzo getting on the tail of Keat in a very, very good angle. Can he get the nose and the crosshair on him, though? We have Mobius and Murahiga close by here. Ferox officially shut down. That just happened. We saw that. Keat. Hanzo. You don't get much better angles than this. Use the flaps. You should use the flaps to give you that better control of the turns. Workinako has been critically damaged by Mustang in another situation. Mobius critically damaged by Maximus. Mobius shot down by Maximus. While we're trying to see if Hanzo is going to finish off Keat. He's pulling Hanzo away from the other battle. It is a 3 versus 3 at the moment. But Hanzo got to finish Keat off quickly here. Because he needs to get back and get altitude. He might actually be jumped on by a teammate of Keith if he's unlucky as well. Keith is really prolonging this. This is probably better for TVG than it is for NBSI to have Hanso just using all this ammunition on trying to finish off Keith. You gotta hit those bullets. The frustration, you can almost feel it when he's firing. Keith was now critted though. He's probably not making it very back there. That means Hatto is now pulling back, but here we have Mustang coming for him. Maximus. Did he just fire on someone? Did I just miss it? It is 2 versus 3 at the moment. Oh! Varkinako was shot down by Mustang. It's Maximus on the tail of Murahiga. Murahiga having damage on the left wing. Being pretty damaged here. I think Maximus is just about to finish him off. It's not looking very good. Hanso Hattori was now critically damaged by Maximus. This might be the downfall for NBSI. It's now 2 versus 1 and Murahiga does not look very good. This is the end, I think. We are probably seeing the downfall. There we go. That is not... Can you? No way. But it was not enough, though. Murahiga shot down. Mustang and Maximus still flying for TVG. Popping some victory smoke. Taking those extra 3 points is Team Verve Gaming. They just officially now won over NBSI. Team Verve Gaming still haven't lost a single point in the entire Gladiator Super Cup 2015 so far. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. It is amazing performance by TVG. Team Verve Gaming pulling off an amazing performance versus NBSI, winner of the Western Gladiator Tournament end of 2014. They were the winners of the Simulator Western Tournament. Whew. It's just amazing. Wow. Thank you all for watching. I will inform you guys of what is upcoming here today. There's gonna be round 3 matches from the simulator loser bracket for teams fighting to get all the way to the grand final. NBSI is not out of the tournament. They are now in the loser bracket, where they have the chance to fight their way back to the grand final. Team Verve Gaming is waiting for anybody who's gonna make it all the way to the grand final from the loser bracket. Team Verve Gaming is now waiting to see who that will be. The next match today should be at 6 PM GMT, followed by 7 PM GMT. If you want to know what happens next, it's gonna be over on twitch.tv/Metagamingtv. In less than an hour from now, there's gonna be an event called Golden Eagle Sunday, which will happen throughout the rest of the day, where there will be Golden Eagle giveaways and just general War Thunder gameplay. with me, Scream112, and perhaps some of the amazing subscribers over there. Go over there and hang out if you want to. This stream will now end. If you want to see any of the VODs from the Gladiator Super Cup, you can check out all the ones that has been covered by me or Average Adam over on Metagamingtv over on YouTube. This video will be put up there within 24 hours. Don't worry about that. If you want to see something I do recommend watching is the NBSI versus LK semi-final. Is probably one of the most exciting series of matches we've ever seen in the Super Cup or any Gladiator match. If nothing else, we want to thank Rocket and Cytec as well, by the way, sponsors of the tournament. And I will say have a continued good day, guys. Have a good Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you guys over on twitch.tv/metagamingtv, where I will be streaming in less than an hour from now. I'll be live over there. So take care and have fun, guys.